Detroit Rock City and Comerica Park on a Thursday night edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, the first of this four-game weekend set between the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. The Tigers have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Matt Manning will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
So digging in now, Luis
off the night
Roberts.
for the White Sox.
He'll get us started in this one fielder, under the lights.
Number 92.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Well, we might be ice skating before we're through tonight. 39 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
The 2-2. This is foul right side. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
1-0.
And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Number 50 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 74.
Stepping up to the plate, Eloy Jimenez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. Too low, 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. Jimenez is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Hit in the air out to center field. Hill is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the White Sox. It's the White Sox nothing. Tigers coming up. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Eric Skoglund, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Ready now, Max Schwartz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. Hit hard to short. Riggle has it. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Now at the plate, number 50. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. (2-0) to the Tigers left fielder. One out, nobody on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Batting third.
Stepping in now, Seamus Nunez. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the 2nd out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, John.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
In now, Josh Jung. 258 the average to begin play. 9 homers and 19 driven in. Is looked at for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Base hit into right center.
Batting fifth.
So stepping in, Riley. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hot shot to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But the Tigers hit the board first on the strength of this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and Detroit is off to an early 1-0 lead. In is Jorge Soler. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. Here comes the first pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
1-0.
Number 2.
2-1.
Two and 2 to Jorge Soler. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Digging in now, Yasiel Puig, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Number 50 is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The first baseman, Jared Walsh.
Now at the plate, Jared Walsh. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
2 out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting seven.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Walsh is off of first with 2 away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Sent in the air at the straightaway center. Hill is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A man left for the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Into the box now, Jake Rogers. He enters this one sitting right on the Mendoza line at an even 200.
Rogers.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Jimenez racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Next for the Tigers, Miguel Cabrera. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swinging a blooper to the right side, and that's in there, base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May followers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Isaac Holidays. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Fastball just missed above the zone.
2-0 the count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. There goes Cabrera. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Roberts sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Derek Hill.
Stepping into the box, Derek Hill, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One left for Detroit. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Nick Madrigal, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Nick Madrigal.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Hit the other way out toward right field. And one away now here in the Chicago third.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 23.
So striding in, Zavala, and he's hoping to get things turned around here in April, entering play with an average down in the 220s. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball swung on and missed.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Fouled away. And another foul ball. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Into the box, Luis Roberts. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. First time up, he went down looking. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
The 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Zavala, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson, as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One hit, one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Tigers lead this one 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Max Schwartz. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Schwartz.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Schwartz swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Standing in now, number 50. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Stepping in now, Seamus Nunez. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Now the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Standing in, Josh Jung. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
So far this year against Southpaws, Jung has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Well, this looked like it could have been a quick inning, get the first out, and then boom, 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 three singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with one out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. One out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked numbers goes up.
Into the box, Riley Green, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. Here's the 0-1. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
The 1-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit. One run is scored. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, that was an obvious mistake. Caught too much of the plate right there with two strikes on the batter. 34. Nice execution from his part.
Rogers.
In now, Jake Rogers, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Jung over at second. Green is over at first with one away. Now the double steal is on here. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Now batting.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Standing in now, Miguel Cabrera, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Cabrera begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. With two strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Riddle gathers it in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
The batter, number 4. Shortstop, Isaac Paradis.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Spencer Turnbull is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 58.
Isaac Paradis will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. He's set and the pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. To 2-2 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. Walsh trying to get there. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On now to the top of inning number 4. Detroit is out in front 5-0. Stepping into the box, Eloy Jimenez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the 1st out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Stepping in now, Jorge Soler. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Soler, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Two-0 count. The pitch. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. The 2-1 is taken for strike 2. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. To his left, Paradis. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Into the box, Yasiel Puig. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 1-1 count to Puig. Popped him up. Rogers moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Into the box now, Derek Hill.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now the 1-0. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
This was a tough one to swallow. You could see he was in a heap of trouble right from the beginning, in and out of jams the first couple innings, and not able to get out of the 3rd inning. Certainly not one of his better performances.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Jimenez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, number 50.
Digging in and looking for more, number 50. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch on its way. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And there's ball 1. And there's ball 2 now. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Puig is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading off for the White Sox.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The first baseman, Jared Walsh.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Striding into the box, JT Riddle comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. The bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there were two down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Madrigal. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First offering on its way. Changeup called strike 1.
0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight,
23.
and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
At the plate, Zavala. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. White Sox leave 1, They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now batting, Seamus Nunez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Seamus Nunez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. The 0-1 delivery. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Take something off, but it's 1-2 now.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Into the box, Josh Jung. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, here's the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 50. Riley Green.
Ready for another shot now. Riley Green. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Puig on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Luis Roberts. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at 3rd. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at 1st and 3rd.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
And the runner from 3rd scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it a 5-1 contest.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box. That he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
In now, Jorge Soler. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. In his career, Soler carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
Oh, and a highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up at a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Ready once again, Jared Walsh. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. The 1-0 hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And the payoff pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Anderson on third. Jimenez at second. Puig at first. 1 gone. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hill is after it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Jake Thompson trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Jake Thompson.
JT Riddle will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Looking to minimize the damage here. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Rogers is after it, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Tigers lead it 5-2. Stepping in, Jake Rogers. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Jake Rogers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. This one's down to third. And there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Miguel Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. And that misses, ball one.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-0 is taken for ball two.
2 balls, no strikes.
5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 2-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Wiggle has it cleanly. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Isaac Paradis.
Settling in now, Isaac Paradis. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rocked.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep, and he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back to Comerica Park right after this. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top. And before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Leading off the inning, Nick Madrigal, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Madrigal.
Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 23.
Digging in, Zavala. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. The 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hill is in pursuit. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Luis Roberts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now it's 2-0.
2-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1. Line towards center field. Hill will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail 5-2. Juan Minaya gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 37, Juan Minaya.
Stepping in, Derek Hill.
Leading up for the Tigers, the center fielder, Derek Hill.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Seared down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
The 0-2 home. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Madrigal has it, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, Max Schwartz.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Max Schwartz. From the stretch. Fouled off. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. Now the pitch. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. The 1-2. fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Number 50 will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Schwartz, base runner at first with one out. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 1-0. This is a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
1-2. Here it comes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the first baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Seamus Nunez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch on its way.
Ball outside.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Jose Fernandez will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 57.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Brian Anderson.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Hill, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
8th inning at Comerica Park. You get a look at our line score there with the Tigers leading this one at home and trying to finish this one off. Now in the box, Eloy Jimenez singled home a run in his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Back up the middle. Paradis comes up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Jorge Soler. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here comes the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Now the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Grounded back up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit and make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And a high strike there, 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
The 1-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. The 1-2. Now that's popped up. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Tigers are out in front, 5-2. Taylor Rogers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 55, Taylor Rogers.
Seamus Nunez will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
The first baseman, Seamus Nunez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Rogers is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Standing in now, Josh Jung. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Jimenez. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 10 for him on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
Into the box,
50.
Riley Green. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Popped straight up. Riddle is there. 2 gone.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone. But maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back. And the pitcher, he just dodged the bullet.
Into the box now, Jake Rogers. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Again, a 1-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Rogers, the runner at first with 2 gone. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is popped up. Madrigal in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. The bouncer to the left side. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
In now, Isaac Paradis, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Now batting.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Ready for another chance. Derek Hill. First offering on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Amir Garrett answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
50, Amir Garrett.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Max Schwartz. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Looking to minimize the damage here. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. popped him up. Madrigal is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. 9th inning coming up. Detroit is out in front, 7-2. Up next for Chicago, Jared Walsh earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
This is pulled into right. And not the start they were hoping for as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the 9th.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, JT Riddle.
Ready now for the White Sox, JT Riddle. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Schwartz is up with it. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now.
Up next for the White Sox, the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
At the plate, Nick Madrigal. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman. Soft liner towards short, and he'll put this one away, and with that the ball game is over.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Tigers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Matt Manning wins his 3rd of the season. Eric Skoglund couldn't work out at the 3rd inning, taking the loss. Jose Fernandez works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 1st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.